We are live now. Good evening, everybody. How's everyone
What's
doing
up, Ellis?
so far?
Doing good.
Yeah, it's been raining here pretty much all day. Nothing heavy, just a light rain. A little bit cooler than it had been, which I'm thankful for.
Oh, you didn't like the heat last weekend?
Huh?
You didn't like the heat last weekend?
It didn't bother me that much, but there was a time that I was baking pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, it did feel really nice when the breeze would kick up there and here and there.
So how was the softball game?
It was, even though it was cut short because of the weather, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It looked great.
It was pretty cool.
No, it looked like a lot of fun and everything.
Tua hit the home run, first batter, smacks it for a home run.
Yeah.
I saw the video of that on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It was everywhere.
But he used to play, he was on a championship little league team too. So at least he knows the basics and everything. Unlike the toothpick Raekwon Davis was holding.
Yeah, poor Raekwon. It looked like a toothpick in his hands.
It did. I mean, my God. It was like basically trying to hit a softball with a toothpick.
Yep.
So he was struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he struggled. Hey, Kim.
Hey Kim, how you doing?
Good. I'm glad
Good,
he
how
got
are
you
you?
on because I'm having trouble trying to invite on my end for some reason. It happens now and then.
Well, he sent me a link, so it worked fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, what's going on?
Now he's back.
Yep. We are upgraded, so we are streaming on YouTube now also.
Oh man. That's
Um,
awesome.
Look at that.
And we can have as many as 10 guests with a couple people sitting in the back room.
Oh, good.
Moving on up.
Wait a minute, we got some people. All right, so everybody's in here. I invited Pedro, invited Tom, and we have Kim on. Hi, Kim.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Good to have you on.
Thank
I'll
you.
be right back.
All right. All right. So, all right, John, Ethan, Kim, myself. We just waiting on the call.
Now, John, was there anybody else besides Tua hitting a bunch of home runs?
Waddle actually hit 5 in the first round.
A home run. They had a home run derby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Before the game.
before the game, and the home run derby. Yeah, it was Waddle hit 5 of them.
Yeah, he hit 5 in the first round and then only 1 in the second round.
Yeah.
It looked like a nice facility they were playing at, though.
Well, it's actually the spring location for the Astros and I forget who else.
Washington.
Washington, yeah. Washington Capitals, yeah. So, well, I will say I'm going to start off that there is no charges being brung up on Tyreek Hill, so we can all just drop that nonsense.
We wasn't going to talk about it anyway. Why?
I know that, but there's no charges being brung up, and people are going off on it left and right on Facebook, and I'm like, it's done. It's over with. Forget about it. Stop talking this nonsense.
Absolutely.
For sure.
You didn't know the whole facts to begin with, so why are you trying to falsify things as it is?
Exactly.
That's what people do on social media.
Because
100%.
people don't have lives.
Nothing else better to do but sit and talk about somebody else's life on Facebook, Twitter, and everything else.
Absolutely.
I want to talk about Skylar Thompson a little bit. Because they had a thing where they were just a little. I didn't read the whole article because I know I've read quite a bit on Skylar. I like him. I think I can't say he's going to be a superstar quarterback, but he's going to be at least one of the best backup quarterbacks going out there. And there's a possibility for him, I think, to get a starting role somewhere sooner or later. But there's people calling him garbage and stuff, saying he's trash, he's no better than Teddy Bridgewater. And I'm like, I don't know what you were watching last year, but he's a lot better than Bridgewater.
You know Bridgewater is your favorite player. Stop lying.
Yes, you know I love Teddy Underwater. Bring it out in me, Saul. Bring it out in me.
We watched the same Vikings game, brother. We all watched that same. We were all there for the Dusty. So trust and believe. It was not a pretty sight to see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, Kim, since we have Kim as our guest, how are you this evening? That's the
I am
first
good. I'm tired, but good.
Join the club.
Yep.
Join the club, yeah.
I messaged Pedro and I said, "What time?" He said 9:30. I said, "I'll be in bed."
No, I don't know what Pedro's smoking tonight, but
Right.
We know what Pedro's smoking tonight.
Talking about Pedro. Hold on. Boom.
There he is.
There he is.
Pedro.
What up, Pedro?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on?
Pedro, the fantastic
Painter.
cannonballer. Pedro, the fantastic cannonballer.
Man, I'm excited for Kim. I'm going to sit here and stay quiet. I'm going to listen to Kim.
Don't
No.
lie. Don't lie. You never stay quiet, Pedro. He went cannonballing in somebody's pool today.
I saw that.
It wasn't even his own.
Pedro, you did not.
I had permission, and they were out of town, So I always get permission at least first.
Well, if you haven't heard Pedro, we are upgraded and are on YouTube now. You can speak at this point.
That's the way to do it, man. And to get a wider content, more Dolphins, the merrier.
Yeah,
So
well,
what channel on YouTube is it on?
it's under my name.
Okay.
I don't know. I have it set up under my name for now. I don't, I'm still new at all this, so
And it works.
don't hold me to anything.
Yeah, so what we got to do is we got to do a test run to sit there and have like a link and all that so we can spread it out to the different groups and have people sit there and watch it. So when we go on, we're on. So
That is true.
So, John, who else was at the game?
There was a lot of people at the game, actually. Papa Paul, Holly, DeRicky, Maria, myself, Jason, Burke. I don't want to leave anybody out. There was a lot of people there.
Big E was there. Keith
Yeah,
Lane was there.
Big E got to throw the first pitch out.
Bo Tinzel was there.
Nice.
Hey, we're on Facebook. It popped up just now. Hey.
there we go. There we go.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, there was a lot of people at the game. I mean, it's a big stadium, so it wasn't packed, but there was a lot of Dolphins fans there that, you see at the games and tailgating and stuff. So,
Well, I got Deshaun Elliott's autograph on a hat,
Awesome.
which will go in a raffle later. And I got Waddle's autograph on one of the club shirts, which I'm going to add more players to a club shirt to raffle that all off later. But at the end of the day, when we got rained out, I got to ride in the elevator with Deshaun Elliott too.
There you go.
And he actually remembered me from earlier that day because I'd asked him about taking the shirt around, getting signed. I told him, he said it was too busy. And I told him in the elevator, I said, "Don't worry about it. I'll see you at the team practice and all, team camp, the camp, whatever, training camp, and I will get everybody to sign it then." He was
Shout
real
out.
nice. He was real nice. Shook my hand, all that in the elevator. So
That's great.
Matt Finevil, Chris Adams. What's up, guys?
Yeah, shout out to Chris
up?
Evans and Matt Faint Evil, definitely.
Hi,
What's
guys.
up, guys?
We got Facebook users. We don't know who the Facebook users are.
Look at how they're coming in. Look at that.
Yeah, for sure.
Happy
So,
birthday, Holly. Yep.
There we go.
Happy Father's Day weekend, everybody. All the fathers out there, man. I hope they enjoyed their weekend like I did.
Definitely. Happy Father's Day. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's Ashley Natalia, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Ashley Natalia? What's up, Ashley? Good with you.
Yep,
Thanks for
yep.
the support, love. Definitely.
Well, I just put the link on there for any of those guys. Should see it in the chat. If they want to join in, they can just click on the link and join in on the panel.
Yep. Definitely.
So we got that going because we are a full
Hey,
panel now. We can have 10 people.
That's exciting. That's exciting.
Wow.
Listen, shout out. We got a shout out to Mexico. Peace and fins up. Peace, love, and fins up to you, Mexico. Thank you. Thank you for the support.
El Capitan. Okay, we're going to give the floor to Kim right now. Let her do some talking about our Dolphins.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. You kind of stuck me out there, Winters, with special guest. I'm not special.
Well, listen. Here's the deal. We always say this. We welcome everybody with open arms. We try not to put no pressure on nobody. You know, you can sit there and tell us your story of how you became a Miami Dolphins fan. What was some of your exciting moments in your life as from the Miami Dolphins, and what would you like to see the Miami Dolphins do in this upcoming season?
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, let's start with how I became a fan.
Yes.
So it was so growing up, my dad and grandpa used to do football slips. And I was a kid and I just liked the names, so I would pick. And this is a true story.
Right.
So every week for like the first year, I would go 9 out of 10 teams just by the names. And then the one week that I picked 10 out of 10 teams, my dad didn't play.
Wow.
So fast forward to a teenager, and I was watching Miami Dolphins and the 49ers in the Super Bowl. And there was a commercial, and it was Joe Montana and Dan Marino under the stadium. And Joe Montana walked to the Coke machine, and Marino walked to the Pepsi machine. And I've been a Pepsi drinker and a Miami fan ever since. And I cried my eyes out when Marino retired.
Right.
So let's see. My greatest memory of football is being on the field for the Miami Miracle.
Wow. Oh my.
I will
On the
never,
field.
ever.
You were on the field?
I was on the field. I will never, ever, ever forget that feeling. And my ex is a Patriots fan.
Woo!
Last minute and a half, all I heard was how they were winning and we were losing. And yeah, I'm not going to say exactly what he said because we're live, but he has a video of me, and I was a maniac. I was chest bumping guys, and I was nuts. I was completely nuts on the field. And I will never, I might forget who my kids are and forget who my friends are, but I will never, ever, ever forget how I felt being on the field that day.
Oh my gosh.
So, friends, I've made so many amazing good friends. Matt Farah that's my brother. If there was a male version of me, it would be Matt.
That's what's up.
We're just, I can start a sentence and he'll finish it. It's crazy. John, Maria, Holly, Pedro, Jen, her husband Matt, Tom. Jesus, who else? Chucky. There's just so many people that I've met that have been so good to me. Because I'm in Connecticut. And
Okay.
the last couple of years, I've had it tough. I've lost my mom. I got divorced. And financially, it's been rough. And my friends have helped me get places to stay, have given me tickets, me and my daughter, Jacqueline. And she's a Steelers fan, but she's secretly a Miami fan. They've been amazing. I have some of the people that I am friends with today, I feel like I've been friends with since I was a kid.
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
that's my story.
That's
Hello,
beautiful.
Jack. Jack just
Hey, Jack. Shout out to Lee George.
Hey,
Lee-
Jack.
Lee
What
Joe
up,
Ray,
Jack?
joined
We
in
got
on
Lee
the
in there.
So I have a story about Jack a couple of years ago. We were in public when we were going to a game, and of course we were getting pub subs before the game.
Right.
This guy walked up to me and he said, "Hey, are you Kim Adenofi?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I'm Jack."
That sounds like Jack.
That's how I met him.
That's Jack.
Yeah,
That's Jack.
that's how I met him. So that was a good day. And I think my record so far with games is, I want to say 7 wins, 2 losses.
It's not bad.
Pretty good.
So,
I'm 500. I'm 1-1. So one on the road, one loss at home, and I was at the Baltimore Miracle. What was the Baltimore, like the immaculate comeback at the Baltimore Stadium last year? So I'll never forget that. That was
Crazy.
my God. Yeah, enough said.
Yeah.
I want to come in, but can't find a link. Ashley, we put the link up in the. It's in the chat, Ashley.
it should be in the
It
chat.
should be in the chat.
I just sent it again.
There we go.
Shit, I'll never forget the 2016 game when I first road game, Mercedes-Benz Atlanta, the comeback game.
Oh yeah.
The comeback from 17 points, couldn't believe it. That was the greatest tunnel road celebration I've ever been a part of. That was Jay Cutler beat Matt Ryan. Enough said. Enough said. Well, it was actually the Dolphins defense, though, you know.
Ashley, I just sent you an invite, Ashley, through Messenger. I got it working again.
And then we was running the ball. We was running the ball down their throat too. That was a good game. I remember that game.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, during the Miami Miracle, and my wife remembers this, we were on a cruise, and the sports bar on the cruise ship was right next to the casino. Well, she was on the other side of the casino, and it's getting down to the last few seconds, and you see all these Patriots fans leaving. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. I'm like, I still don't leave. I don't care if you think it's over or not. I'm staying here. And at that time when the Miami Miracle hit, the sports bar erupted where my wife heard it on the other side of the casino. And you see all these Patriots fans coming running back in. Oh, no, what the hell? Like, oh, man, it was so funny.
Dude, I actually was in the Eagles bar. I'm probably the only Dolphins fan in the Eagles bar. And they showed it on the TV. And I lost my fucking mind. I just lost it. I just was like, oh my God. And everybody was giving me high fives because they were like, look, we got something in common. We can't stand the Patriots. I said, that sounds like a plan to me. Seriously. So, yeah, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that.
I won't either.
Yeah, you know, so it's just going to be a shame that we're going to have to beat them on October 22nd. It's just going to be a shame. You know?
Go, Ethan. Where were you, man, during the Miami Miracle, man? We should all say it real quick.
I'm with my dad and my brother. We're watching it. It's snowing outside. We're watching it on TV. Power goes out in the middle of the game. So my dad's scrambling to get it put up on his phone. He gets it put up on his phone. It was like the last 5 minutes, and we got to watch the end of it on his phone. We were going crazy with the power out. It was snowing. It was crazy.
Right.
I'll never forget it.
That's for you, winners.
Oh, Jack, don't worry. It's still early. Trust me.
Go,
It's
John.
definitely
Where
early.
were you? Where were you, John?
I was actually in my living room where I'm at right now. I was by myself. My buddy Jake, who lives down in Georgia, who comes to some of the games occasionally, we were on the phone talking because we do that quite often if I'm home because he's down in Georgia and I'm here. And we both said, yeah, we need a miracle to pull this game out. And within a matter of a few seconds, we got that miracle. We were screaming, yelling on the phone, going nuts.
My God. Like,
Well, Tom, welcome, Tom. Nice to
yo,
have you.
Tom.
So, Tom.
Hey, if you haven't heard, and you can tell, we have more than 6 on that we're upgraded to, and we're on YouTube as well.
Hold on. I got to guess. We got to guess.
Yep.
We putting her on. Ashley.
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 Hi.
What's up, Ashley?
What's going on?
Chilling. What's good?
Chilling, man. So ready for football season.
Yeah, I like to.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
to send.
I
I
think
like to
we
send
all
my.
were.
I just want to send my condolences to the Miami Heat fans. No disrespect, but we want Jimmy back. Fuck all the bullshit. We want Jimmy back. Give us Jimmy back.
No, you'll have Jimmy back. I can't promise you like Max Strus or Duncan or even Bam, but you'll have Jimmy.
Oh, we keep him down.
He's gonna want more money now. Hell with that
They
shit.
all want more money. I mean, even like Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, they deserve it very well. So it's like a Haywood, but no, you'll have Jimmy. Just maybe not Bam or Duncan, but you'll have Jimmy.
Right.
It was an amazing run with the Heat and the Panthers. It's Dolphins off season feels like that now since obviously the Heat and Panthers did. So I'm super excited. I have to get back into Dolphin mode, but it's so great seeing you guys. I miss all you and
You too, Ashley.
Yes, you
Glad you're
too.
here.
True. Hold on. Who else is on that? Let's see. Okay, I want to make sure everybody's in here. We're good.
Yeah, everyone's in right now.
Too. And this is something that Papa Paul started. Everybody in here started. I'll say this: I've watched your podcast in the past, and you do a phenomenal job as well. I watch a little bit of everybody. I mean, literally, anything from MSM, Miami Sports Music. Shout out to Miami Sports Music. Shout out to Cutler Commentary and those guys, the Fence Tailgate. Shout out to all of the different Cunningham, Fence Side, the NFL. Dudley Do Wrong. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. Guys, I watch every single one of y'all. So I want to shout out every single one of the Miami Dolphins podcasts. If I didn't mention you, trust me, I watch it. I do. Definitely.
Yeah, I try to watch some of them, but as some of y'all know, I got a yard full of animals to take care of. I don't work, so I got to do the stuff around here. And my wife works. Thank God I have a loving, caring, wonderful wife.
Yeah.
I am not only saying that because she's in the other room. I do, because if it wasn't for her, I'd either be dead by now or stuck on a bar stool somewhere, never leaving the bar. So she has brought me out of my hole I was in years ago.
That's your angel, dude.
Yep.
Seriously.
But I am excited about this year. I can't wait till training camp. And as y'all know, we're still keeping our brother Paris in our prayers.
Absolutely.
He is going. It's just a outpatient. Just a minute.
Yeah, who let the dogs out?
I am going. It's an outpatient surgery, but he is understandably stressing and scared about it. If you never had anything done before, I can understand. I am going down on the 10th, and I will be with him through the whole thing on the 11th and coming back home on the 12th. So I can be there for him and his wife, because she's going to need, a hand to hold on to and everything as well.
Absolutely.
For sure.
So just keep him in your prayers. And he's my brother from another mother, and God has put us together for a reason, and big things are coming.
We also need to keep Dawn Mason in our prayers as well, as she has her surgery the same day as Paris Loves also. So we need to keep our twin sister in our prayers as well.
Yes, sir.
And if there's anybody that we don't mention, we need to keep all of our Finn family in prayer. And you don't even have to be Finn family. Just keep people in prayer. Just period.
Exactly. That's 100% true. We are a growing group here at WCFL. We have our WCFL Helping Hands Incorporated also, which is a legit nonprofit organization in the state of Florida. And we have a board of directors, and it's growing. But we want to help people everywhere, not just in Florida. That's why I have Tom is our president from up in New Jersey. Lee Gentry is our vice president over in Ohio, and he's going to be doing, holding some raffles at their watch parties there. And we're raising money for DCC for polycystic kidney research, which is near and dear to me. And then just helping out our communities everywhere, whether it's like I want to try and find either a family, an elderly couple, or a veteran in need that needs their yard has gone to hell in a handbasket or something. They need your yard cleaned up with some new plants and mulch, something like that. So we can take care of that. If someone knows anybody anywhere in the state of Florida at this point in time, I'll be glad to work on it, getting it done. Other than that, let's just talk some Miami Dolphin football.
Who's going to Canton?
I am not. I wish I was. I know John is.
Going where?
Canton.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be out there.
I'll be there.
Absolutely. There's a group of us going. Maria, Holly, DeRicky. I'm not even sure who all's going.
So many. Sandy from California, she's going. Biggie's going. Allie's going. Jason's going. We're going. I mean, we're really going to be well represented. And it's so good to say that. Like, we're going to be very represented in Canton.
I believe, as usual, Bob Sampson will probably be there. He's going. And, Chris will be there, Chris Barker.
Yeah.
So I wish I could go, but between my surgery and my wife had her knee scoped, funds are tight as it is.
I hear you on that. I think the first time I see anybody this season, to either be, if you guys are coming up to the New England game at Gillette Stadium Sunday night, I'll be there at that game.
I'll be at that one too.
All right, so I'll see you up there for that, and I know you'll be here in Philly. Come on.
The New York, maybe. That's pretty definite.
Well, as you know, Paris and I are supposed to go to the New York game. We'll see how things roll out later, for sure. But that's a plan. And that'll be, if I go, it's my first ever away game I'll have gone to.
Oh my goodness!
I've never been to an away game. I've been to plenty of games in the Orange Bowl. How many of y'all can say that? Yeah, you were still a young tyke too, though, Tom.
But hey, guys, I gotta run. I just wanted to stop by to say, you guys are doing great things. I get all the notifications from the group, and as much as you guys show me love, I wanted to show you love. Say I miss you guys, and if there's anything I could ever do for you, but see you at camp, see you at Canton, see you at Gillette, see you guys around.
Thank you for the support.
Tell Lewis I said hi, right? Tell Lewis I said hi, right?
I will. Always here for you.
Ashley, anytime you want, we are planning on having in the future an all-girl panel.
Yes.
So,
you always have me.
Okay.
Catch you guys. Bye.
Have a good night.
Hey, Dawn, what's going on? We got Dawn in there.
Good job, Dawn.
We're praying for you, Dawn. Definitely.
Matt Finevil, I did send you an invite through Messenger.
Yeah, come on. I'm ready to talk. It's
Yeah,
football.
we got 3 more spots open, guys. So anybody wants to come on, they can come on. Let's talk football. Let's start it off, Pedro.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Go ahead, Pedro.
No, we're in trouble.
Oh, I love it when he has the note. It keeps us on track.
All right, man. Let's go. Okay, so there is 81 more days. 81 more days to go till week 1 against the Chargers. Players wearing the number 81. Of course, Durham Smythe is the one that's active right now. But my man, O.J. McDuffie, wears 81.
Michael.
So shout out to Juice and other players. Jimmy Cephalo, wide receiver. Randy McMichael, tight end. And this wide receiver back from 1966 to 1976 wore it for 10 years. His name was Howard Twilley.
Howard Twilley.
And he was a wide receiver back in them days.
From
So
Really?
that's pretty cool for the number 81, which shout out to Shake Money. Anthony sitting there doing the jersey number trivia stuff. So he kind of got me into that during the countdown to,
Twilly, I remember Twilly.
Yeah.
He's a good
Yeah.
guy.
No idea.
Pedro, I can send you his address. He's that cool.
Wow.
Then we'll sign it. He's really nice. I think he charges $10 and it goes towards some I forget which branch of the military he was in or family was in. I think it might be the Marines, but I think it's like $10 an item. It's not bad at all. He's really cool.
That's awesome.
So, someone said, send me a spot. Well, I don't know who you are because you didn't go in through StreamYard, but you should.
Yeah.
There should be a link in the comments.
Right. Whoever the Facebook user said, send me a spot. Who is it? We don't see the name, so you got to tell us who it
Unless
is.
you go in through StreamYard.
Exactly.
It's Brad Johnson.
Brad, what's going on, Brad?
I know, Brad.
I'll send him one through Messenger, but go ahead, Pedro. Keep it up.
All right. Y'all want a trivia question?
Yes.
Go for it.
Good.
All right. Hey, can anyone tell me the kind of fish that Tyreek Hill caught, that big giant fish, what kind of fish it was? The one that he caught on that charter boat that everybody's been sharing. What kind of fish is that?
Wasn't it a yellowfin tuna?
Was it holy mackerel?
Mackerel tuna? It's like something like that.
Or a mahi-mahi?
I was going to say
definitely not a mahi.
It's a big fish, man. I didn't know what it was. I guessed too, and it was an amberjack.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah.
I never would have got that.
Because I was about to say, you talking about the shark? Because I was going to say the shark.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the line broke with the shark, and we're about to get into this Tyreek Hill news because that's big news today as far as the investigation on it,
There is no investigation. It's done.
Right?
It's over with.
which we're gonna talk about. Yep.
There's nothing to talk
We're
about.
not talking about that. We are not talking about something that is not worth talking about at all.
Yeah, because we got to tell everybody how the story was, because there was something that was said that is what Hill said. There was actually two quotes from Hill from what the employees, because there's the employee side and the Tyreek Hill side, and I know that there's no charges, but when he got there, of course they jumped on the boat thinking that it was
They got
Come
on
on,
the
man.
wrong boat,
right.
and the guy put him on the wrong boat, though.
You know what he said though to the employee said, or the Tyreek said to the employee?
So, not exactly, no, but
All
I
right,
know he
so-
said something and smacked
So
him upside down.
Tyreek
That's
said,
all.
"I can buy you and this boat." And then he said, "I'm number 10 with the Dolphins," which is fine to say that, but I didn't like the first sentence that was allegedly said. You know what I mean? Which is what's in the police report or what he told the cops. You know, but
Right.
of course, the only way that he can get in trouble is if the guy who didn't want to press charges, by the way, if he goes to the district attorney's office, which he's not. It's a non-story, which was funny because when everybody came out and said it was a big deal, you got to wait and see what happens, though. So the police investigated, and it was a non-story. He went fishing, and he caught an amberjack, which should be the story, and the shark that he almost had.
Absolutely. That's all it should be. And like what it comes down to
I mean,
is
they
this
tried
is
to
all
just bring his history in.
Absolutely. That's all it comes
They
down
try to
to.
bring in the history with the why he got dismissed from Oklahoma State, why his son had the broken arm, the incident with the girl.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to just label him. You know what I mean?
Of
And
course.
it's super sad, especially for
I
something.
don't
so
believe in a
silly.
man putting a hand on on a woman, but I don't know if Tyreek Hill did that or not. I don't know if that's I don't know. I know that's alleged,
Right.
but in his past, you know, with his ex-girlfriend or something or
Yeah,
something like that. I don't know, but
he like choked
I
her
don't
out or
know.
something like that. She's pregnant, so it was just like he got dismissed from Oklahoma State for it. But I mean, yeah,
Right.
alleged.
Right. But yeah, there's a lot of Bills fans and stuff and Jets fans on some chat sitting there trying to make something out of nothing. And you know, I was like, it ain't nothing. But
We got somebody
hey,
saying what's up. What's up? We don't know who this is. Who's saying what's up to us?
What's up?
Anybody on Facebook? Anybody saying
Bob
anything?
Sampson.
Bob saying, hey Bob, what's up, Finn? Oh man, Finn Sasson, what's up, brother? I'm surprised you're not watching wrestling right now. Because AEW's on right now. My man Bob Sampson. Good luck, Bob Sampson. Thank you, Keith. Thank you for the support, Bob.
Right.
Yeah, this is my I'll probably after I'm done doing this, I'll be watching wrestling until about midnight. So
We are more interesting than wrestling, and I just sent Bob an invite if he wants to join the panel at all.
right.
Hey, Tom, Tom, you know Trill Williams, what position he plays? Does he play wide receiver?
No, he's in the secondary. He plays safety.
He's a safety.
He's a safety. Okay. Well, Trill Williams cleared from torn ACL ahead of Fidscap, so he's good to go.
Yep.
Yeah, he played in the softball game this weekend.
Oh, cool. He played in the softball game. What was the score of that softball game? Was like a blowout or close game?
No, it was what was it, 3-2 or 4-2 after 2.5 innings, and then the rain started.
Oh, okay.
So any of the panel remember Anthony Stefano, tight end?
Anthony Stefano.
Yeah. Anthony Fasano, right? Anthony Fasano. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He went to Notre Dame.
I met his aunt yesterday.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because I always have my Dolphins shirts on, and I took a young lady for her last driving lesson, and I pull in, and the mom's outside, and she's like, "Did you tell him? Did you tell him?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Anthony Stefano's my nephew." I'm like, "Oh, the tight end. I know who you're talking about."
Not to cut you off, John. Bob, if you don't bring your butt on, man, we don't care if you have your Dolphin gear on or not, man. We would love to have you on. Come on.
Bob, just put a mask on.
Put a mask
right.
on.
Put the mask on. Come on. Hey, so y'all already know this the deadest period. The next 4 weeks are going to be the slowest news and everything as far as, with the whole year, because the whole year there's games, there's the off-season news and stuff like that. But yeah, there's not much going on, but we can make something of nothing. Trust me.
We'll find something. And
so this is what we
know you'll have plenty of trivia for us.
I got 5 storylines that we might have overlooked at minicamp. And there's one in particular. Like, of course, we already talked about Tua's helmet camera thing, and that was funny. Whatever, the quarterback seeing Tua and all that stuff. I mean, that technology is just gonna keep going. But number 2 is Mike McDaniels wasn't born yesterday when he came on there and said his birthday wrong and all that stuff. Man, the guy is weird or whatever the way he is in his press conferences or whatever. Hey, don't change nothing. Be Miami Mike. Just be who you are, man. All right. Just do your job as a coach and stay the way you are. It's like trying to tell me to change. Oh, oh boy. Number 3, Miami seems prepared at backup quarterback. I don't know. Are we talking about we're talking about Skyler, right?
Love
You know,
Skylar. I really do.
It's Mike White.
he's got to be the backup, right? So I don't know. Like I said, we're paying White like the backup. That's for sure, right? So what is that? 5-6 mil? Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
John, we paying him like a backup, right? So
Yeah, they're paying him as one, so
and Skyler's on that cheap rookie, whatever 7th round, whatever 6th round deal,
Yeah,
whatever.
but you know what? He's, as we said before, Skyler's the only one with playoff experience.
Ooh, that's a good one.
His best game ever.
You know, and there was people just on Facebook, because I posted that today about just they were looking at Skyler on different things, had an article today on him, and people are just trash talking him and stuff in different groups. Not my group, because you know I won't allow that. And to me, right now his stats to me are better than Mike White's. Right now, Mike White's on his 4th year, where Skyler's only on his 2nd. So there's a difference there. Of Skyler's got a chance of up and coming, being something good at least, where Mike White is on his 4th year and hasn't really hardly even played hardly anything.
Hopefully, we don't need either of them in the next 10 years.
Right,
We're beautiful with the
yeah.
left.
yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
We don't got to use
Yeah,
them.
there was another comment about that. People were talking about it, and there was one guy agreeing with me that Skyler's, better. But then he goes, well, we all know that Tua is going to be out for at least 5 games. And I just felt like if this was my group, you can't say that. You don't know what's going to happen.
Let's just hope Tua stays healthy and goes out there and has a full season.
That's right.
Stays healthy.
With that Hulk neck and those trapezoids and that karate jiu-jitsu.
Got big.
And then he got us with the Polaroid, man. He's going to troll us some more,
Yeah.
man. He's taking receipts, baby.
I want Salty Tua all season.
For sure.
Yeah.
To see him in person this weekend, he looks a lot bigger.
Good.
Oh, there you go.
Them legs look.
Oh, his legs, his shoulders, I mean everything. He just looks a lot bigger.
He looks stronger. That's
And
what
he had,
looks like.
he had no equipment or anything on because he's at a softball game, and he just looks overall. He looks like he's probably about 20 pounds bigger, and it's all muscle.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
I mean,
Right.
yeah, he's thick. He's solid. I mean, he's got it all. I mean, it is, and he did well filling himself out and everything. And to me, this is really only his 3rd year to me, because that first year was just a farce. He should have never played coming back less than a year after his hip resurgery.
Right.
He should have sat out the whole year. But we all know Flora is wanting him in there to try and disprove Greer and everything. So
Everybody was talking about the backups in training camp. Hey, what about this, man? So what about who's gonna be like the 3rd wide receiver? Like you got Chosen, you got how you say that dude's name? You say it's he's Kama or whatever his name is, or
Zukanama.
Yeah.
Easy E. Come on, Easy E.
Yeah, easy
Braxton
something.
Berrios.
Yep. Barrios. So he's another one. Yeah.
I
Cedric
think
Wilson.
Billups is going to be more of kick return and punt return.
How's the 3rd and 4th, wide receiver depth gonna look? And is Barrios like a slot receiver? Or is he just gonna be a wideout? I don't know. We're gonna find out in training camp, right?
yeah. But did y'all see that Ezekiel Elliott is going to the Patriots?
Oh, it's official?
I heard about that. I didn't see
Really?
it was official.
I saw it today. Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's very
Bill's
interesting.
gonna put up a
I
touchdown.
did not know that.
Yeah.
That could be
Our run
interesting.
stop was good last year.
That's what I was saying. That's going to be very interesting on how it goes and stuff.
I'm not going to sleep on that. I'm not.
I thought
I'm
they were
not.
going to go after Kareem Hunt. I thought that'd be a better fit for them.
Yeah, I'm not going to sleep on that because that should be interesting.
I will say I do not think we're going to get Cook. I don't care, because he wants to team up with Hopkins right now, and we don't have the money for either one of them really.
Nope.
Man, if we're close enough without the tax, and he's got no other choice though, and he's like, I mean, it's a waiting game because it's the longer it goes, the better it is for us in a ways because ain't nobody else picking him up or offering him more money than we are.
Right. There's a lot of.
And if he doesn't get picked up, like you said, it's the better off for us. He'll
I'm still hoping. I don't think it's over. I think he's just sitting. I mean, until he's signed, right? Then there's maybe a chance.
I don't see it.
I don't see it anymore.
It's like Tom said before. We only have a little over 12, almost 13 million. We got to have some sort of backup plan if something happens to one or two of our major players. We got to be able to, go out there and grab the best of the best that's out there if we lose anybody.
Yeah, we got to extend Wilkins and Sealer, Zach Zealer. So,
but at the same, yes, I agree with that. But you got to have that right contract to go if you extend them, so we still have backup money.
Yep.
If
he either takes the whatever $6 million, Cooks will either take that. What do you think, Tom? Man, Greer's number was what, $5 million, $6 million? He gave him a number
for Cook.
Yeah, what was it, 6?
He wants 10.4, but he's getting 2 from the Vikings no matter what. So at this point, you're looking between 6 and 8.
8, and we're on the low end of that.
Yeah. Right, but then you also think the income tax in Florida.
There is none.
Saves you another $1 million. So if you can get him like between 6, 7 million, 5 to 6 million, it's possible.
Right?
I mean, it's definitely possible. I like
it's a waiting game.
It's possible. I truly don't think. My personal opinion, as I always say,
all right.
If we do, it's going to be right before training camp starts, or down a little bit further if we lose somebody in training camp. That is,
there's always some sort of a couple injuries. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens on that.
Kim, what do you think, Kim?
You know what? I don't know much about Cook, to be honest with you.
1,000 yards. 1,000 yards, Kim, the past, 3 or 4 years in a row, Tom?
I believe it's
4?
4, yeah.
4. You got a running back that can make 1,000 yards. Period.
You know what people are saying?
He's been on the same team for the last 4 years.
Right. So they jive.
6 years.
They jive. They've got it.
Yeah.
Now he's going somewhere different and learning our whole routine. Is he going to do the same thing? We don't know.
And Tim, don't worry about not knowing him because
all right.
I know mostly my Dolphins team just like you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not familiar with everybody else like Tom is and some of these other guys are.
Right.
So, but yeah, I just know what I've learned about reading up lately and watching because
we got enough running backs. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying if the Dolphins get cooked, that adds another weapon.
I agree. It would be great to have him.
Right.
But it's all good,
We got to look at potential liability things.
If he can do with us what he does with them, then by all means, give him the money. But you pay him the money and then he comes here and he doesn't perform the way we expect him to. Like a lot of the players we get.
Oh, he ain't signing Cam. If he gets a better offer like by 2-3 mil, he's gonna sign with the other team, right, Tom? It's all about money.
Absolutely.
So it's a waiting game till the season starts.
It's a waiting game, not just him, but you don't see anyone jumping at him.
Yeah, we don't see other teams like grabbing them, so there's still a chance, the longer it goes, Like with Wilkins, man, how long is he gonna go before he's extended,
Oh
yeah, I think they'll get it signed because they keep saying it's not about if, it's when.
They got 4 weeks.
I read that.
Yeah, they say it's when, and they're probably waiting until
a
last minute thing just to get it taken care of because they want to see what happens maybe with Cook and other people.
I agree, Tom. I agree.
Give me Akeem Hicks. I've been saying it for like 3 weeks, but like we need some D-line help. We need a vet presence. He knows Fangio's system. He's a space eater. He also can get after the quarterback a lot better than 94. But that's another story. And we should be all right. I mean, we have depth everywhere else. I think maybe inside linebacker, a little depth there would help. You know, of course, on our offensive line, we always know those 2 spots we need at this point. But who knows? I mean, have you seen Austin Jackson? That body transformation, talking about too. Austin Jackson's like 50, 60 pounds fitter, and just, you know,
for sure.
He looks good. So maybe we get lucky and he finds out how to play football again. Same thing with Ike, you know, and we don't have to worry about it.
Jack, to answer your question, I'm going to go to as many training camps as I can. I don't know what day they are yet, so I can't answer what day I'm going. And it's going to depend on Paris too, because we already discussed it. If he's doing good and his doctor says he can, I'm bringing my wheelchair to him and push him around at training camp.
That's awesome.
That'd be awesome.
And if you haven't heard, we're going to try and push Paris for Fan of the Year this year.
Yes.
That man went to the hospital twice last year, and the second time came back before the end of the football game after he was at the hospital.
Yeah, he checked himself out.
Yeah. I mean, that's a hardcore fan there.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I agree there are a lot of deserving fans, but we can't pick everybody all the time.
No, I guess I don't know the nomination process. I guess they put his name in the ballot and others, you know, other Dolphins, right?
Well, yeah, and you vote on who you want.
Right.
I think the person has to nominate themselves first.
Do they nominate themselves or someone else nominate them?
They nominate themselves first. They have to put in and write why they believe they would be a good fan of the year.
Okay.
And then
see, I know
it goes from there.
I know Pedro's name has come up as fan of the year, and you, Pedro's shaking. I'm not saying you, but I've heard from other people. You know, and Chris Barker, but you know, Chris, I know is the #1 fan, yes, but his mom worked for Miami, right? If I'm not wrong, used to work for Miami.
I thought she was in real estate for years.
They go to all the games.
Yeah, they go to all the games. I don't know, but
that's incredible.
Yeah,
that's they're going to be. I hope Chris Barker's fan of the year is what I'm saying as well. One day, you know, in the future, 1 year, you know. So
definitely.
And Paris too, you know. Don't get me wrong. I love Paris. I wish him well with his health. That's for sure, because we need him out there.
There's several people that deserve it. Don't get me wrong. But it's and I may be going out in left field with this, and it may not be politically correct, but it's people that buy their own tickets that should be elected fan of the year too.
All right, guys. I'm going to get going. I got to be up early.
Yeah, I'm with you,
John. You got anything to say? Any last words to say before you leave, brother?
Fins up.
My man.
Fins up.
Fins up.
We appreciate you, John.
Good night, guys.
Good night, Tim, thanks for having. We're happy to have you on here at any given time. Would you like to say anything before you sign off?
No, just a thank you for having me. Oh, I think Joe Sayer's on.
Yeah.
So hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Dan Burke is on. Robert Raymer's on. Jack is on. Let's see. Miami Mike is on. You guys got a whole bunch of people watching right now.
Hey, listen,
Mike,
thank
that's
everybody
cool.
that's watching right now. Kim, thanks for coming on tonight.
Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for having me. And hopefully I'll see you again. I'll definitely be watching.
Thanks, Kim. Love you.
Love peace, love, and
Fins up, guys.
Fins up. Hey, for those wanting to come on that's watching, man, you can come on anytime. Just message Paul. He'll hook you up right there. Or Dolphin winners.
Exactly.
Right here. Come on down and talk, man, with me. Where's Finn Evil at? Where you at? Where you
I
at? Come on.
I sent him a.
We need
invite.
his expertise in here.
Well, we got Tom too. Don't forget.
Yeah, man. Tom has been doing great, man.
Those
Obviously,
two can go back and forth all night long. I know.
I got. I think one more player we could talk about, man. Believe it or not, man. In training camp coming up, is he gonna be this? This man might actually be the third cornerback. Let me tell you, he should be the first. I mean, Noah Igbenahi. My goodness,
Fine.
man. If you can't get the third spot, bro, you're a bust. And I already think you're a bust, but boy, if you can do what Darth Cater Kohu can do and step in there and play, then I will personally forgive you for this 1 year, man, because we need you, man. We need depth, man. That's what killed us last season.
Cut, bro. He's not even going to be
So,
a sixth cornerback. I'm sorry.
Just give me something, Noah, man. He's not even gonna be the third. If he can't even be the third, he can't even be the fourth.
He won't even be the sixth, bro. He's gone.
I read X that he was going crazy though. Like I read it and I was like, man, that's wild.
We've heard.
Pedro, just so you know, you're muted right now. Well, Tom's trying to talk. Tom's trying to talk, and he just kept going. So.
No, he's good. He was fine. I didn't care.
I know, but I like hearing individuals. I don't like all the talk over that much.
Oh, you're good.
I am interested in seeing. God, my mind just went blank.
Noah
Baker, because there's been a lot of talk on Baker in mini camp and all, and that he is going well with Fangio's scheme.
Good. I read he said he wasn't going to let us down this year. So
yeah, you saw that too.
Yeah,
he had good numbers too. Like he didn't have a bad year, but to his standards. So you gotta respect that he wants to read.
Jalen Phillips. Let's talk about Jalen Phillips, Joe.
Talk about him, Joe. We will. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes.
The man's a beast.
Yeah.
Yes.
My God. I still can't get over the picture where they showed him where he's just in shorts and all. I mean, if I was gay, I'd be going for him, but
I'm like this. Everybody to produce. I don't care how good they look. We need them to produce on the field and be able to execute the game plans.
He's been producing the whole thing, and he is ripped. I mean,
yeah, I feel like he's going to absolutely go off this year.
I think this year is going to be his best year ever, and he had a great year last year.
Double digit, baby.
I'm like this.
Double digit.
The way I look at it is this: if this is Chubb's old defensive coordinator from Denver, he should be comfortable in this system. He should know this system like the back of his hand. That should be the same thing with Ramsey. Ramsey said he knows this version of the system. So there's
Chubbs did not do much last year, really.
Not at all. I was disappointed with that. I was very disappointed.
We lost Ogba to injury, man. So if Ogba can stay healthy, man, and Phillips, oh my goodness,
it's gonna be a problem.
And Chubbs, you got Chubbs double-digit sacks, you got Phillips double-digit sacks, and then Ogba in there trying to fight for 7-8 sacks. Yeah,
they're gonna be hungry. Them guys gonna be hungry. They're gonna be hungry.
They're gonna feed off each other.
Scaring quarterbacks all year.
Yeah. All we need is the secondary just to do what they're supposed to do. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, get to the quarterback.
Exactly.
Right.
Just let them get to the quarterback.
A lot of our teams changed last year to try to help the secondary since we didn't know what we were getting with Kohu, and then had to have a lot of guys plug and play. And Bethel played well actually. Because the D line was supposed to get to the quarterback to help take pressure off the secondary because you had all these big names, studs. And then no one really did much to help them, and they didn't need the help. So then they had to change the scheme back again.
What's up? Who's saying what's up, everybody? Paul, you know?
No, they're on Facebook. They didn't go in through StreamYard, so there's no name going.
Anybody on Facebook?
Just say, what's up, everyone?
Okay, Ethan's checking right now.
Let's see.
Whoever it is, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you.
Alex Butsky.
Oh, Alex. What's up, Alex?
What's up, Alex?
What's up, Alex?
My man.
Hey, Alex. Appreciate
That's
you.
my man.
Enjoy, brother.
Alex, the man of few words. He hangs with the best of them, though. I don't know how some of them, just like Gorilla Luke, how they wear them heavy ass costumes.
Bro, you know what he did, Paul? One time in a tailgate, bro, Alex, man, sat there because I know Alex very well. Man, he sat there and ate that hot chip, boy. That hot chip challenge
Oh,
at the tailgate. At the tailgate, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. It was awesome, man. It was epic to watch him. Yeah. Holy moly. He'll tell you that story, but we've seen some stuff. We've seen marriages at the tailgate. Paul's seen a lot too at the tailgate.
Oh yeah.
Ben's tailgates are awesome.
They are. Yes, they are.
And what I'm excited about is in preseason, you guys know that Tua doesn't play in all 3 games, right? He only plays 1 game, right?
Yeah.
Which game is that, Tom or Paul? What do you think? They're gonna bring him out like in the second game because the third game is trash, right? Everybody sits pretty much the last game.
No. He might play the first game a quarter. He might play
a quarter. That's right.
Drive. He might play a drive or 2 in the first game. The second game, he might play
a half.
He might play a quarter or a half, and then they'll sit him for the third game because that's
so they'll rotate.
That's
the second half will be the Mike White and Skyler battle.
I'm ready. I'm ready for preseason. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Seeing Skyler and Mike White battle it out.
First 2 games. I can't wait for that Chargers game. That's gonna tell a lot because we should have beat them last year.
No, I really believe we're going. We got the cheat sheet. We got their ex-defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
So it's not like this man doesn't know who these players are. He knows their strengths. He knows their weaknesses. So I'll be honest with you. I'll be pissed.
I like how it's a 4:00 game. You got time to watch all the other games and get ready for our game. It's gonna be dope.
I'll be at work.
Football.
I'll be at work cleaning up. And then I'll be sitting there getting myself ready to go to that New England game that next week. So I'll be looking forward to it. Trust me.
Hey Paul, what was that interview about over at the softball game with you in Paris, man? You talked about that yet?
Oh, Paris. Well, that was in Dade, only in Dade. And we were just talking about different things, but that's where I brought up about Paris. He loves everybody. He does things for whoever he can, whenever he can, where he can, and that he needs to be voted for a fan of the year. We're pushing for him to be fan of the year this year and everything. That's basically about it. There was a little interview at one point where he was trying, and I didn't see it on only in Dade anywhere. He had this little interview with us where he was talking about, he asked if, Ricky Williams got him screwed out of something last year and everything. What do you think about that? We went in sort of a joke kind of thing on that.
Oh, yeah.
But no, it was just
good interview.
Yeah, it was just fun. A lot of fun. A lot of family members,
Cool.
Meeting new people. And, I had my club shirt on. The funny thing about it, Keith Lamb was there with the same club shirt on, and we didn't know each other was going to be there.
Yeah.
So that was good. I that made me feel good seeing someone else wearing my club shirt.
Wow.
That's.
I need to buy one from you if you got a double XL, man. I can't wear an extra large.
I got double. I actually have right now. I have one double XL left right now.
Oh, look at that, man! I got you on that one then. All right.
Okay. I'll double check to make sure it's a double XL, but I'm pretty sure that's what I got.
Yeah, I'll take it if you got a double XL. Why not? Yep. There you go.
But I can get more made up.
Sold. If it's a double XL, man, sure thing, man. I'll take it.
No, I actually have I have 2 talk shows coming up. I'm going on. Shake Money wants to interview me on Tuesday on his show.
Nice. I know he's putting everybody on there. That's awesome.
And then Wednesday, I'm going to be on the panel of his show.
Nice.
Cool. The panel. Yeah, he told me to join that panel as well. I might see you there, Paul. Yeah. I might be on there with you. Yeah,
It's it's
it's a cool panel. Well,
we're just here to have fun. We're here to talk football. There's still a lot of negativity towards Tua, but this is going to be his year to shine and prove everybody wrong.
It's up to us to I don't care what they call whatever Tua near or whatever they want to say about anything about Dolphins and Tua and all that, man. I think we're all Dolphins, and the name calling is whatever, all fun and games, whatever.
To correct everybody, it's 2-9. That's number one.
Oh, 2-9. There we go.
Number two is fans like myself that like Tua. I like Tua. I want to see Tua succeed, but he still has to show me a full season. That's just me being human. It's not that I dislike this man. I watched him in college. I want him to succeed because he is our quarterback.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But realistic at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. Absolutely. I hope he does light it on fire, brother. I really do.
Bro, you know how much money is on the line for Tua, man, this year? You know how much money's on the table for that man?
Let's think about this. Let's look at the contracts.
I did send you an invite on Messenger if you want to join in.
Let's look at the contracts. Lamar Jackson, $260 million. What's the name? Jalen Hurts just got 254 or 252.
Tell me the Giants. The Giants quarterback. He got
$40 million. What do you have? He got $40 million. He got
for one playoff win.
So let's think about this.
Touchdowns. I think it's 16 touchdowns.
Hey, Tom, what was his average, bro, for that guy, bro? Wasn't it like 6 yards compared to Tua's like 9 point something?
Yeah, it was terrible. They screwed themselves by not picking him up when they should have, then declined it instead of seeing what the market was going to bring. Because then you had all these young quarterback studs that were killing it, the Burrows, and then you knew that Jackson's contract was coming up. Mahomes gets $500 million plus. Like now they're scrambling, and Jones has a good year, and then he has him by the balls, and it's like, well, I want what I think is fair market value. More than Jones, so it's going to be $40 to $50 million a year. You gotta say,
bro. All I know is I don't care how badass we start. I don't care. Sorry, this is Facebook. I don't care how awesome we start. Like December for me is everything. I mean, the first time in 30 years going 0-4, bro. I can't get that out of my head last year, bro. Like I don't care what we did last year.
Pedro,
that was like.
That's the past, Pedro. Forget about that because, first, Joe
never happen again.
I sent you an invite through Messenger. If you want to join in the panel, you're more than welcome to. This year, just as we know in anything, it's not how you start; it's how you finish.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And but I am putting it out there, as I've said on other talk shows I've been on, and I've been saying, the first 4 games. I have in my heart that no one's going to score more than 17 points against us.
I like it.
That's
And
a 3-game road start, man, too, Paul. 3 games, boy.
I understand that.
Well, the schedule shakes.
But we are not. We are going to win at least 3, if not all 4 of those games. We might lose 1, but I don't think so.
We don't have to go to Buffalo in December like usual. We don't have to play in the snow. Like we're home. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Don't have to worry about them damn ice balls. Because you know what's so funny is they didn't throw them at any other teams when it was around.
Yeah, but last year we didn't know we were gonna be 3 wins and then 3 losses and then 5 wins and then holy moly, are you kidding me? 5 losses after that. So.
But here's the thing: you were one of the people I talked to about that. I told you the pivotal part of that. The pivotal part of that season was that 3-game road trip. That's exactly what it was. And I told people, and when you said it, December. That was the pivotal part.
That, the 3-game road trips where we're over on the West Coast and then got to come all the way back to the East Coast, to the Northeast to play.
I know.
Yeah. And
the good thing about the schedule this year, I do like having the bye week after Germany. That's a big plus.
Yeah, we needed that.
That is a major big plus.
The NFL makes sure of that, I think. when you go to London.
But look at Jacksonville. They got 2 weeks over there.
There you go. I had that in my head. Yeah.
You know, I feel sorry for them because their
But when
fan
you-
base at home ain't gonna get to see shit.
They should have the bye week though. After that 2-game stand, they probably got the bye week the following week when they come back.
And plus, Paul, don't feel too bad for him. The owner owns a soccer team over there. They're accustomed to be over there, so they're going to.
What I'm saying is every team that goes to London should get the bye week, right, Tom? Don't they get the bye week? All teams when they go to London when they come back, or am I wrong? They have to, right? You can't turn over and.
But if they play twice, they're not going to be able to give them 2 buys, so they're only going to get one of them. You know.
Right.
The team's going to have to stay over there, though.
All right, they got to stay there 2 weeks in a row.
Teams over there. They want to have teams all over there, but the logistics, that's absurd.
Yeah. Who else we talking about on the team? Let's talk about A-Chain. What's everyone? You know I love A-Chain.
I can't wait to see him in training camp. I want to see some plays so I can see what's up.
Right.
Man, with that speed, when you see it live,
I'm gonna.
That's why I'm so happy for y'all that go.
I'm gonna be there. I'll be posting pictures, but not until after training camp's over with today because I'm bringing my good camera, my 35 millimeter with me. I want to get some good shots. Last year with my phone, I could get some shots, but then it's like I'm
phone's gonna die.
Yeah, I'm getting
Whose phone's going to die, Tom?
You don't have it plugged in? Come on, man.
I know it says 1%. I'm like, oh boy.
I had to get a new one this week. Mine just wasn't holding a charge at all. The last 2 times on the shows, it just got.
Damn.
You got cut off, yeah.
Mine don't hold a charge either.
A-Chain, I think, is going to be a pivotal part of this between him, Ingold, and Mostert. Yeah, I think A-Chain could be the steal of the draft. These guys know I talk about them all the time. He's gonna be something. He's between Mostert, A-Chain, and Ingold. I think we're gonna have one of the best running games we've had in over a decade.
Yeah, Jeff Wilson's no slouch either.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be good. We should be good, as long as the line holds up, and Mike learns from his past mistakes, and just doesn't get lost in the sauce of the game and just calls it, gets it in quickly, guys do what they're supposed to do. People stay healthy. It could be very special. Very special.
Well, yeah, I'm sure Michael has learned from his past mistakes going over things. I guess we just lost Pedro.
Yeah, I think his phone died.
Probably,
yeah. There's a lot to look on our front line. I mean, from what I know, though, we have going for the team, 12 offensive linemen playing, going through training camp and all?
Yeah, it's definitely a better group than we had last year for sure.
Yeah.
And what is it? It's the 53-man roster. When's that got to be done with? The August?
I think it's different this year because it used to be like stages or like levels that you would have to reach. So like 100 down to 90 down to 80.
Yeah, and I think it's all at once. I think it's at the end of the preseason.
Yes, I think it has to be either the week
August 29th.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was going to say
August 29th. Yeah, the end of the preseason, basically.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's it. There is no other cuts or anything. So they get to play everybody that they have right now until August 29th and figure out who they want for the 53-man roster.
Right. Absolutely.
That's going to give them, to me, that's going to give them a much better evaluation of everything. But I do see things changing. Someone was saying on one of the other shows that, possibility of going to 18 games in a season and only maybe 1 or 2 preseason games, or maybe even no preseason games, someone said. So
interesting.
That would be interesting. Or do no preseason games.
That'd just be such a straight cash grab, especially like it's like you can't say you're concerned with player safety and health and
Yeah.
life after football and insurance and all of these things, and then say, oh well, it'd be good if we had 3 more games, more football. Everyone loves football, but at the same time, it's that
Well,
devil's
it's all about money. So if
right.
the preseason games don't really do squat for money for these owners and stuff.
Right.
Have one more season game, an 18th game during the season, giving everyone 9 home, 9 away. That one game will probably make up for all 3 preseason games.
Oh yeah. But they'll probably make it like, all right, this will be the London, this will be the Germany game, this will be the Mexico game. They'll start.
They said that talking about having more, a Mexico game and other places too. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I could see Miami going to Mexico quite a bit because they are really, really big over there.
Yeah.
How much are you gonna have to give these players though? These contracts are already ridiculous. Now you're adding a game to the season with all of this. You're gonna make billions of dollars from that, owners. So we want our piece of the pie as well.
Yep.
So salary cap's gonna have to jump significantly as well because you're gonna need to have the thought that more guys are gonna get hurt in that one more game and all of these things. So you're gonna have more rosters.
Yeah, there's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts, and they got to figure everything out. And I don't have to worry about it. I just got to worry about buying my tickets.
Absolutely. Does anyone know when the single games go on sale? Because right now everything out there is all just people dumping seasons. So I want to know when single games go on sale. So I've been just like patiently waiting. Like, of course I can buy now, but I want to wait.
No, I think it's the 27th of this month.
Okay.
Because I know that's when.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you.
What's that?
No, I was responding to Keith. That's all.
Yeah. Because I know the 27th of this month is when the Germany game tickets go on sale to the public.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that would make sense then.
I'm trying to see when they will. I'm not finding anything though.
I just had an article, and it didn't even say when they were going on sale in the article because they were putting out the important dates of the NFL, but they didn't say nothing about single tickets on sale.
Right. No doubt.
So, but Miami's got a new thing for that members can, a members room that you can buy extra.
I did see that. $200,000, I think, a year for that. 200,000 season, I think they said.
Oh, don't worry about it, guys. I'll put it on. How much?
For the extra room?
For the F1, that like the suite thing, whatever. Allegedly.
No. It's you can buy individual. It's one. You can go by yourself, or you and plus one, or 2 members can go. There's different categories of it.
Okay.
And I just got the email. I had to email my rep to see about it and stuff. But you're supposed to be able to sit at the game. You can go in there beforehand, get something to eat. There's different stages. You can just go in there and they have light snacks, or you can go in there and they have a full meal for you and stuff with drinks and all included. But you can go watch a game and go back and forth if you want and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
There's different levels.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't see anything on pricing that because I'd have to get a hold of my rep to see about it.
There was something I saw that said about like the F1 racing, and there's like some like elite area. It was like 200K people were saying. So it could be like completely different. But I was like, oh my God, what?
I don't think that's what it is because, I mean, I'd go for a sideline pass before I would go for that.
Right.
No doubt.
The sideline pass isn't that much more.
Right.
Than what you're paying. It'd be like twice as much as what you pay for a ticket.
Okay.
For a sideline pass. But that you're right there on the field. All your food and all your drinks are included on the sideline pass.
Nice. That's awesome.
So, What games are you coming down to, Tom?
I honestly don't even know yet. I'm trying to like see when. I was looking at maybe the Giants. It just depends how I'm gonna do the Eagles game, the Jets game, and it's just like all holiday. So I have to see like which game I can come down for. You know what I mean?
Okay. I know. There is going to be probably a time I'm going to be sitting with Paris in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be sitting with me on the Giants game up in my section because he's given his tickets to some people who want to see the Giants game.
Right.
He's given a lot of tickets away and stuff this year.
Yeah, I saw that. He's always doing something awesome for people.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
he does things all the time. You know, buying people food, giving them money for things, helping them out. He's just a loving, caring guy, and I appreciate him so much. He's a good man, and that's why I really want to push him for Fan of the Year.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got going on? The first 2 weeks of season, WCFL will have their first official watch parties.
Nice.
Still got to find someone locally to run the home games for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because as of right now, I am going to every single home game this year.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Last year, I missed 2 of them. Of course, the one on Christmas Day.
Right.
Your wife wouldn't let you go.
Yep, because the wife wouldn't let me go.
It was a better decision. It was a
Yes,
heartbreak.
it was. Hey, it's a better decision as long as I have a happy wife. It's a happy life, but you also got to remember a happy spouse, happy house.
Absolutely.
How did you get in there?
Oh man, I'm
Nice,
fucking
man.
tired.
It's
Yeah,
been
I got work.
Well, I guess it's going to be a short night tonight, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm sorry.
I can't think of anything else right offhand, but
Um,
we know everything's good. We know we're getting on YouTube.
That's
Awesome.
great. I mean, this thing has taken off. Like, I mean, I know I've told y'all before. It's awesome
Mm-hmm.
to see it go from the.
I appreciate you guys very much.
Absolutely.
Very, very much for everything y'all are doing to help me out with things. Between the club, between the talk show, and between helping hands. It's just very much appreciated. And anytime y'all need to talk to somebody about anything, I'm always here. 99% of the time I have my phone on me unless I'm outside and the phone's inside. And I'm available really basically, I say from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Because after 9 p.m., I'm usually in bed. I leave my phone in the living room, even though I could hear if it rings. But my philosophy, don't call anybody after 9 o'clock unless it's an emergency.
Right.
Right.
And if I'm lucky, my wife takes care of the dogs in the morning, and I can sleep till 8, 9, sometimes 10.
There you go.
Beautiful.
But that's few and far between with the puppy these days.
True.
But he's doing pretty good, except for the potty breaking, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, he has never gone poo in the house,
That's a plus.
That's good.
but he thinks the living room floor is a piddle house,
Yeah.
even with the
always.
doors open. So,
All right, folks. I'm gonna go to bed. Appreciate y'all,
Right,
guys.
Tom.
I just want to,
Appreciate you, brother.
yeah, I thank you, Tom, for coming on tonight. Ethan, thanks for coming on tonight. I want to thank everybody that tuned in tonight. We really appreciate everybody. The sky's the limit. Paul, appreciate you, brother. Love you much for what you have done. You started this. If it wasn't for you, none of this would be possible. And sky's the limit. Like we always say, this is a family. We are all united. We are as one, and we are all Miami Dolphin fans.
We are all family, and as my mama always told me, we can do anything we want to do if we put our mind to it.
Absolutely.
Peace,
So
love, and fins up, brothers.
guys.
Love
Have a
Peace,
good
love,
night.
thumbs up. Much love.
Good night.
Night.